What's up, guys? Happy Monday. It is Monday, September 28th. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. Sorry I've been kind of MIA the last couple weeks. It's been a pretty chaotic and busy last couple weeks, to say the least. I think since we last talked, I've had my sister-in-law and 5 little nieces come stay with us. Had my wife's birthday. Took a recovery weekend training. It's just kind of been all over the place. But things are good, and I'm excited because today I'm going to talk all about kind of what's going on and what is happening now, because new things are happening. So last week was a recovery week for me, training wise, and this week begins week 1 of my 12-week kind of marathon training plan. So I'm pretty excited about that. Man, I look kind of funny with my glasses up here. Should I put my glasses like this? I'll look like an old man. Pretend they're bifocals. But I keep them like this, the reflections there. Whatever. Anyways, so I officially start marathon training today. I was planning on doing the Jack Spank Marathon in December, but I found out that they're no longer doing the marathon. They're just doing the half marathon, so that sucks. Then I thought, if you remember one of my first videos, I talked about how maybe I'll direct the race myself and just put one on here in town. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, well, I can do that, but do I want to? Because I want to actually run, and I'd worry if I did it myself, then I wouldn't be able to focus on actually running myself. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it, maybe not. But either way, I'll do at least some kind of marathon time trial in December. But I'm pretty excited. So the plan that I'm following, I've done some mileage buildup up to this point, and I'll be hovering anywhere between, I think it's like 50 to 75 miles, give or take the week, which will be an adventure for me, because I think my highest mileage week up to this point has been like 64, 65 miles. So, I mean, I've never really been a high mileage guy, so this will all be new. But I'm pretty excited because I think I finally have nailed down some of the important things, meaning recovery and keeping easy pace easy and keeping hard pace hard and getting adequate sleep and rest and, all that good stuff. But speaking about those metrics, so this week I'm trying out this new product called Whoop. So WHOOP. So it's this little band. There's it is right there. So it's this little band, and it measures all kinds of metrics. So if you have a Garmin or like a Fitbit or things like that, your watch will do a lot of the same things, except this uses a little bit of some different metrics to check out heart rate variability, sleep patterns, sleep recovery, how much sleep is needed, your strain on the day, your recovery during the day, that sort of thing. So one of the cool things that I'm actually anxious to kind of dive into is one of the things that it measures is heart rate variability, which I've learned quite a bit about this last week, which is kind of cool. So heart rate variability, or HRV, is an indicator of how in shape and how you're recovering and training. So the more variability that you have, it's actually the better in shape you are, which kind of seems backwards. You don't want to have tons of variables, but so here's a little bit of a physiology lesson. So in our body, we have the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. Your body naturally sits in a parasympathetic nervous system, meaning your body's naturally in a rest and digest sort of state, I guess. And when you run or you exercise, your sympathetic nervous system starts to take over. And if you check your heart rate, you'll notice that it just kind of stays steady, and all of a sudden you'll just have a bloop, and it'll go up and it'll stay at a different level. That's that transition from parasympathetic to sympathetic. So heart rate variability, when you have greater variables, that's measuring how strong and how, I guess, properly functioning your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems are, which is kind of cool. But basically, it just kind of sees if you're either too fatigued. So if you're in like a chronic stress state, So you're always like always tired or always stressed, or you're just not sleeping well. Your sympathetic nervous system will be firing too much, essentially. But anyway, so yeah, so that's something that this will measure. So I've worn it on 2 runs now, and I've worn it 3 times, and yeah, I've gone to bed with it on 3 times. So I think it says after 4 days it'll start spitting out more information. So tomorrow afternoon I think will be the 4 day mark. But yeah, so I'm gonna make some more videos on that later on, once I kind of see what I think of it. But what's cool is if you want to try it out, it's actually pretty cheap. So I was worried that it was going to be like tons of money, but it's not. So if you're interested in it, let me know. I have a referral code that you can get. I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks off, which is a lot because it's not that much. But yeah, so comment below, send me a message, whatever. But yeah, so that's the Whoop Man. So let me think. There's one other thing I was going to talk about. It's escaping me. Talk about training, talk about Whoop. Oh, I think that's it. Anyways, well, hope you guys have a great Monday. Stay safe out there. Remember to wash your hands. It is almost October, meaning we are into almost the last quarter of the year, which is crazy. This year has gone by so fast, but also so slow at the same time. I feel like there's been so much that has happened, but yet it's only September. But I guess it's October, and then we get fall, and then we get Thanksgiving, and then we get Christmas. All right. Well, hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next time. Peace.